I always don't believe that somebody is lazy. I refuse to be convinced that a person is lazy, no matter how you tend to view it in your own way. Because laziness to me would really be an underestimation of one's potential. Because I do believe that everybody has a purpose that they really have to achieve. And sometimes it's all about the confusion that many of us undergo in the form of failure. You might really have sat down, and basically, the perception of laziness comes from a third party because, in no sense possible, you've ever uh, witnessed yourself or really concluded to yourself that you are lazy. It's really a harsh word to even call yourself, and in most cases, it is the people who call you all the time that you are lazy, you're not doing work, and so on and so on and so forth. And it's all about just being the right person for the job. Maybe you're not meant to do that. Maybe you're meant to do other things. I personally refuse to call anyone lazy. I would honestly and humbly really be somebody who would engage you in a discussion and really try to find out what you're really fit to do. Because it's not about all the time that you are successful and you see others not doing anything and you tend to brand them as lazy. And it's so wrong. It's a bad perception. God blesses people in different ways. God has a gift for each and every person. What you are good at is not what somebody else is good at. The next moment, before you call anybody lazy, have this in mind that the confusion that you're bringing to yourself calling somebody lazy is from the perspective of seeing people as failures, which is not the case. Everybody has their purpose. We cannot all be rich. I keep saying we cannot all be doing the same thing. The world itself is not a fair playing ground, and people will go different directions. People will choose make different decisions. Before we tend to align laziness to humanity, it's an insult, a big insult to every human who is still alive because everybody's alive for a purpose to be able to do things in a manner that they were brought here to do. Different executions, different energies, different morals, different motivations, but the same purpose to because nobody wants to just sit. If you have nothing, why are you sitting in the first place? If you really feel that soft life doesn't allow people to sit, nobody doesn't want soft life. Everybody wants. But then what if somebody else sees you just sitting around, they tend to term you lazy. You want that soft life, yes. It's just that maybe you're working on it in your head and you get it. Maybe you've inherited wealth, they don't know. So they quickly rush to brand you as lazy. And this is why I keep saying that no human being is lazy. People have made multi-million decisions just while sleeping. And still you'd call it unfair, but I would call it a purposeful assignment to every human being. For you, you will make a multi-million decision when you go outside there and hustle and toil in the field and sweat and come back. That's